Morning. How are you? And Dr. Durley will not be here. I am going to share with you the information that is near and dear to what I do around UNCF. I do want to introduce myself a little bit more. I am a product of UNCF. I grew up right down on Cascade, Brownlee Road, and graduated from Southwest High School, graduated from Spelman College, went to work at Eastern Airlines, right out of college, worked in corporate America, and here I am giving back my service to what I think is important, is education. So UNCF, this year UNCF continues to promote the launch of our new brand. It's called Better Futures. And the brand promise or the value proposition is simply this: when you give to UNCF, you're investing in better futures. Your investment, or the return on your investment, is the outcome of our students. Our students are our dividends. So what if the future of our kids could be a stock that you could invest in? Well, UNCF envisions a nation where all Americans have equal access to a college education that prepares them for rich intellectual lives, competitive and fulfilling careers, engaged citizenship in service to their nation. And our goal, our work, the mission of UNCF is to build a robust and nationally recognized pipeline of underrepresented minority students. Underrepresented minority students of color. And that can be Asian American, Native American, Latino American, African American, underrepresented minority students of color. Build a pipeline to get them to and through college, and also to ensure that our member institutions are a respected model of best practice in moving those students to and through college. Unfortunately, I have you know that Payne College is in trouble with their accreditation. But I also have you know that we are inaugurating a new president over at Clark Atlanta University this coming Saturday. So our work is getting students to and through college. So you may be asking yourself, how do we build this pipeline? Well, we build this pipeline through corporate and foundation gifts. But I will tell you that the corporations are earmarking their gifts with named scholarships. For instance, the Coca-Cola Foundation, they earmarked a scholarship for $260,000, but it's for kids who are first-generation college attendees that are going to the AU Center. So these corporations earmark their scholarship and contributions. So we also build this pipeline through workplace campaigns. I know a lot of your congregations are still working, and the employee will allow their associate or their employee to contribute a portion of their paycheck back to education through UNCF, and that's a good thing. So we build this pipeline through workplace campaigns. We also build this pipeline through special events. Now, Ambassador Young, who was the former mayor of Atlanta, and Vice President Billy Suber-Aaron created this Mayor's Mass Ball, and we raised $1 million there. It's a signature event, and we do this Mayor's Mass Ball throughout the country. There are 24 area offices for UNCF. And the Mayor's Mass Ball, you all heard of it? It's the must-attend end-of-year holiday celebration. It's December 17th, third Saturday in December, and we have tickets available, so we would love to have you there. So we build this pipeline through special events where there are unrestricted dollars that we can use to continue to sustain our mission. We also build this pipeline through group donations, organization donations, and clubs. Like this summer, the AKAs at their convention, Boulé, awarded UNCF $250,000. That was a nice, generous gift. And we also build this pipeline through the faith community. How many of you know that in 1867, churches were starting institutions and colleges? In Augusta, I believe Morehouse was named, I forget the name of it before they moved it to Atlanta and named it Morehouse, but started as a result of activists just like yourselves through the churches to create ministers and teachers for our community. The churches started our our historically black colleges. So the question is, we're building a pipeline to education and better futures, or do we build a pipeline to prison? Because we know that that's by design. There's this pipeline to education and better futures, and then there's the pipeline to prison. Well, we're inviting you to come and invest and take part in our faith campaign. We do a UNCF Sunday. UNCF Sunday, the national is March 26, 2017, but we invite churches to do a UNCF Sunday. It can be a Saturday, it can be a Friday, it can be any day. And they do a college day. They did that over at Ebenezer. They did it at Big Bethel, where the congregation comes with their t-shirts on, and the energy is like a pep rally. So we're inviting every church to participate in building better futures through our pipeline of education and better futures. This October 27th, Dr. Gerald Durley is my honorary chair for our faith campaign. He will be hosting, along with Georgia Natural Gas, a faith breakfast, and we invite you to be there. If you are clergy, we invite you to be there. I have a packet for you to have you come and to hear Dr. Durley's appeal about why we need to continue to keep our historically black colleges thriving. We got to keep them thriving. We don't want any more situations like Morris Brown, and we got to get Payne out of financial trouble so that they can continue to thrive. I do a workshop called Success Through Scholarships. I will do it at your church. We give you the mechanics, we give your parents and your kids the mechanics of how to go out and look for scholarships. No one has to go into debt to get to school. There's money that they leave on the table. Your kid can go to school doing a lacrosse scholarship and study medicine. They can go on a tennis scholarship and study medicine. If they love singing, there is money left on the table that they don't know about. So I invite you to invite me to come out and do a workshop. I'll bring the collateral of how to get to school through scholarship funding and not go into debt doing that. What else did I want to share with you? Prison to pipeline, prison to education and better futures. I have packets over there for you. If you are a member of the church, I'd like to get the RSVP for your pastor, minister, to have me come out and do the workplace campaign, not the workplace campaign, but the workshop through scholarships. And I have a packet for the October 27th, put it on your calendar, breakfast at Pascal's at 8:30 with Dr. Gerald Durley to launch our faith campaign this year. Also mark on your calendar, March 26th is the deadline for doing your UNCF Day of Worship. Any day of the week, we'll come out, we'll do a little talk and appeal, and we'll educate your kids on the mechanics of how to get to and through school on scholarships. Because we know that we need to educate our kids, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. But it's a wonderful thing to invest in. Thank you so much for letting me share.